Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike, and first of all, I'd just like to apologize for first of all the horrible audio quality. I thought to myself, oh, I've got two videos that I can put up this week. Well, I've got one extra, I should say, because I put up one last week. It was from a stream I did, which, if you haven't seen it, it's gone now, unfortunately. But essentially, what happened on the stream was I talked about upcoming things like OS 10 El Capitan, and I talked about my thoughts on the Steam controller, which the Steam controller one should, in theory, be up already. If it's not, I'll check that out. So anyway, I went to edit the other half of it, which was the new OS 10 part, and most of the OS 10 portion of the video was corrupted. So unfortunately, I couldn't move any further with the editing. So this is my improvised way to provide a video for this week. Well, one of hopefully two. Maybe I'll put up another. So I'm using the built-in microphone on my laptop, which sounds really god awful, and I'm really sorry about that. I just wasn't prepared for this, but I'm gonna show off the progress that I've been making on my Java RPG engine. Now, if you don't follow the project, you can on GitHub. I also post to the Super Mario Bros. X forums. I'm gonna load up the repository real quick. This one. This can go away. This can go away. I don't know why this is here. Okay. So that's not what I wanted. Here is the GitHub repository. I'll have a link to this in the description. Here you can follow the source code progress and run it yourself, even if you want to. If you don't know, the project's written in Java using LWJGL almost completely from scratch. The only help I have is from the LWJGL library. So if I go into my drawer class right here, you can see most of it is pretty much basically raw OpenGL calls here. So some recent additions that I've added. Let's see if this will launch the right one. Alright, some recent additions that I've added is, first of all, there's multiple states now. So before you loaded right into the game. So now I've got a state manager. So this is the main title screen. I know it looks a lot like Minecraft, right? But in addition, there's also a credit screen with credits and stuff. You know, what else would you find in a credit screen? And there's also the game screen. So these buttons are new also. I'm working on the text positioning for the text. Wow, my laptop's loud. As you can see, it's a little weird, but the quit button works. And the play button works. Now you're going to notice it's kind of a little slow, and that's because I switched the texture loading method. Instead of having each texture be in its own file, I have switched to, let me see if I can find the method here. I've switched to just one textures.png sprite sheet, and I'm loading using buffered images, which I know is super slow and super inefficient, and pretty much it transfers it takes the buffered image, gets the sub image right here, writes it to a byte array output stream, and then loads it in as a texture. So super inefficient, I know, but it's a work in progress, and it works fine. So I'll load up the game here. I'll hit play. And it's loaded. Oh, this is a map that I was playing with earlier. I had the quote-unquote Minecraft texture pack loaded, and I was playing around with this. So collisions are better now. You now move one tile per hit of the key, which is still super work in progress. I don't remember if these background tiles were introduced. You switch now with the mouse. And another big addition is actually this text rendering. I have two different text sizes now using a font called Arcade Pix, which you find credit to in the credits screen. I'm not sure on the licensing on that font, but this font's probably going to change anyway. Everything's probably going to change, to be honest. Another addition, which I would test, but it doesn't work great on Linux, is full screen. So the full screen runs at 640 by 480, which is the resolution of the game. Let's see, what else? A lot of the updates and changes have mostly been internal stuff. So like engine stuff, optimization and stuff. Well, besides the optimization of the texture loading, but I'm pretty satisfied with it. I haven't touched the editor at all, but one other thing I want to show off is the updated texture pack. The updated Minecraft texture pack, actually. So I'm going to run this real quick. And as you can see, I'm using the faithful 32x textures. So if we go to play now, you can see it pretty much looks just like a Minecraft 2D game, except Steve flies around. So that could be useful for absolutely nothing, but you know, I played around with it. That's why the map looked like that. So that is the current progress, really. If you notice in the background here, I've also got these fail to open device things. What this is super basic controller support. So I don't think this is gonna work unless we run as sudo. I almost said administrator. Sorry. We run it as root. I have to test that. So alrighty then. Saving and loading still works just as you would expect. I'm working on my next step forward is camera and bigger maps, obviously. So with that comes a camera. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this impromptu video and super unprofessional, and I apologize for the terrible quality, but hey, it's better than nothing, I guess. So until next time, guys, see ya.